Hello, this is Annika, live from the newsroom. Today we have a special segment about energy.
I'm Arushi, and I'm going to interview a specialist about matter and energy. Let's get started. Alright, I'm your interviewer with Miss Battignani here, our specialist on matter and energy. Miss Battignani, we're going to be asking you some questions.
Okay.
So let us start with, could you please explain to us what condensation is?
Okay, condensation is when water vapor cools and it forms clouds.
Very nice description. Isn't that in like some cycle or something like that?
Yeah, it's called the water cycle.
Water cycle, interesting. Okay, so now let's go ahead and say like what would be, what is conduction?
Conduction, let's see. Conduction is the transfer of heat through things that are touching. So if I touch this table and it's hotter than my hand, then the heat from the table is transferred to my hand.
Very, very nice example. I'm sure lots of you understood that example. So, what is conduction a form of? Like, is it in anything like the water cycle, or is it like something else?
Well, it's something else. It's in energy transfer.
Heat transfer?
Yeah, heat transfer.
Interesting. Okay, so then let's go ahead and go to the most important thing in matter is like, what is matter?
Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space, like this table and the air and my hand.
Interesting. Oh, I'm learning a lot today. So, a physical property. Could you say?
Well, a physical property is a feature of matter that can be observed or measured.
Could you tell me like kind of some, how do you say this, indicators of it maybe?
Well, color, texture, smell, sounds, taste, and magnetic, able to conduct heat, able to dissolve, temperature, and states of matter.
Okay, so basically some of them are like your five senses and then the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to be asking you probably one or two more questions.
Okay.
So maybe more, but I think for today we're going to stick with that. So you were saying that, what was it, that conduction is in heat transfer, which is actually on here. Which way does heat move? Like, does it move cold to hot, hot to cold?
Well, it moves from hot to cold. So the heat from this table is transferred to my hand, or the heat from my hand is transferred to the table.
Interesting. Okay. So, I think that's pretty much it for the interview. Thank you, Miss Battignani.
You're welcome.
And that's it for Matter and Heat.
Well, that's all for today, and we sure did learn a lot about energy, didn't we?
Yep. Special thanks to our specialists.
Bye.